Do you like going to the gym? Do you like lifting weights? Well, guess what? You're a far-right extremist, you pig. Yep, that's right. You're a full-blown fascist, a white supremacist, just because you go to the gym. You are all of those evil things that, chicks with blue hair and skinny boyfriends call people because they don't agree with them. You're all of them. I don't even care if you don't have white skin, you're a white supremacist. That's how bad the gym is. Is this just a conspiracy by the body positivity community to make sure that nobody goes to the gym because being fat is beautiful and brave and wonderful and sexy and great? I'm gonna say yes. Unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, it is widely accepted that the worst people in the world are white men. And unfortunately for us, we just sit back most of the time and go, hey, I didn't do anything. I haven't done anything. Why is everyone angry at us? Well, that makes you even worse, you patriarchal piece of shit. Some of you naysayers out there may say, hey, Isaac, women go to the gym, people of different colors and ethnicities go to the gym, and to you I say, doesn't matter. The white man going to the gym is a white supremacist who likes to punch disabled puppies. It is facts. But you know what? I don't know what's worse, being right-wing because you go to the gym, or being left-wing and being this and all of these and this and all of that. Gross. That's Hey? Yeah, I was just making noises for the video. No, I didn't spew. Claire just asked me if I'm right. Yes, I'm making sound effects for the video. I'm not spewing. So why is there a difference? Why is it if you're fit or you like fitness, are you a racist? And if you like to be a big fat fuck, you're progressive and helping the environment somehow? Well, I'm glad you asked. The intersection of extremism and fitness leans into a shared obsession with the male body. Gay. Training, masculinity, testosterone, strength and competition, explains Miller Idris, who is the director of American University's Polarization and Extremism Research and Laboratory. At a certain point of your training journey, I think we all do go to a Nazi rally, but it's not all the time. Like somewhere between the leg press and the bench press, we all read a few pages of Mein Kampf, but not all the time. I know between doing normal bicep curls and hammer curls, I like to commit a genocide somewhere in sub-Saharan Africa, but not all the time. All this shit is from this fucking article. Fitness fascists hijacked workout culture to spread far-right politics and recruit a physical army. Researchers with the UK-based Hope Not Hate reported earlier this month that young men in Europe and the US are being recruited and radicalized by a network of online fitness fascists, chat groups on the encrypted chat platform Telegram. Ooh. And who do I blame for this? This bloke. More plates, more gulags. That was the channel's first Joseph Stalin joke. Fuck yeah. Only took 5 years. Some of those involved in the fitness fascist scene seem to have positive experiences that focus on energy and doing something that's not directly harmful to others. However, these groups also mix extreme fascist ideology with self-improvement and camaraderie. I'd love to know what their examples of extremism are, because I'm sure there are some extremist groups that also do fitness. Like I know there's some of these like neo-Nazi mobs that have like boxing gyms and stuff. But does that mean that everyone at a boxing gym is a neo-Nazi? Yes, obviously. Which can bring people into the movement to radicalize and associate positive change in their lives with fascism. Yes, most authoritarian regimes have started with sit-ups. It's true. Similar fitness groups have arisen within the context of COVID denialist and anti-vaccination, anti-lockdown movements. I wonder if some of these groups actually started because you weren't allowed to go to the gym. That would be interesting. These groups are ideologically distant from the violence-prone neo-fascist fitness groups, but they share many of the same beliefs in far-right conspiracy theories and disinformations. I wonder how many people who would claim themselves as a progressive person just read this shit just beaten off as hard as they can. Just screaming phrases like, I hate fascists, punch Nazis, just jerking it. Fuck off, you fucking weird. I will say, if you find yourself in a new group and the leader of that group, if you're at like a gym and there's like a leader of the gym, top big dick, You know, you might start to follow him in a sort of herd mentality. Okay, and that's not great, but it depends. That person might actually be a very smart, influential person, or they might be a piece of shit. It's so fucking, it's such a spectrum of ideas. Like, you can't go out there and say that people who are going to the gym are fucking far right. That's ridiculous, okay? That's what lazy people say. And I know particular people who fucking hate my videos but watch every one of them, which is weird, who are watching this right now going, you're taking it out of context, you're doing it. Mate, I know you're watching. You fat you hate this shit because you're a fat. But really, at the end of the day, this all comes down to dividing and conquering the people, and no one is more to blame than the mainstream legacy media and social media as well. This is from MSNBC. They posted this tweet: the far right's obsession with fitness is going digital. Why the far right is really into home fitness. This actually went viral on Twitter the other week, or X, or whatever you want to fucking call it. It went viral, and a lot of really influential people tweeted about it, and it was hilarious, obviously. The article itself it does reference some pretty sus groups of weird fucking people. But the headline doesn't help. And this is the thing. People are only reading the fucking headline, and this is what's dividing everyone. This is what's making everyone choose if they're right or left wing. There's no in the middle anymore. It doesn't exist. That is no man's land. You have to choose one. You have to choose a religion, and you have to follow it down to the fucking finest bit of doctrine. Physical fitness has always been central to far right. Fucking has it. I mentioned Mein Kampf earlier, the whole fucking Hitler shit. The reason I actually read that at the gym is because there's some great workouts in there, really great workouts. You should check it out. Some different sports are copying it more than others, like combat sports. Jiu-jitsu's really copying it, but I think they should stop the way they promote people through the belt system. I don't like that when you get your second white belt, they make it into little S's. The SS white belt's not good. Physical fitness, training, especially in combat sports, appeals to the far right for many reasons. Fighters are trained to accept significant physical pain, to be warriors, and embrace messaging around solidarity, heroism, and brotherhood. Yes, that all sounds terrifying. Terrifying and terrible. I'd argue that the world needs a whole lot fucking more of that. But in the article, the author does point to some damning evidence about the connection to fitness and neo-Nazis. The leader of a Maryland skinhead group, for example, once ran a gym to recruit and train white supremacists in mixed martial arts. That means that all mixed martial arts, including the entire UFC roster, are all racist. 4 members or associates of the racist violent Rise Above movement, RAM, the self-described premier MMA club to the alt-right, pled guilty to conspiracy riot in the 2017 Unite the Right rally in Charlottesville. An online propagandist for that now defunct group was spotted amongst protesters on January 6th last year. So what you're saying is that 30 people who joined a particular club have made it so that millions of people who engage in mixed martial arts around the world are all racists. Fuck yeah, I can get behind that. Why is everyone scared of being healthy? I don't get that. I like to train because I want to be the best version of myself, and it appears that that is seen as a negative thing. Let me know in the comments what you think about all this, but it gets more insane. The white supremacist origins of exercise. Jesus, there's articles like this everywhere. Neo-Nazi fight clubs are fat-shaming men into white nationalism. That's how they get you. That's why I fat-shame everyone. I'm trying to grow an army. Sometimes blokes want to be around other blokes. Is that such a problem? It doesn't automatically make them fucking neo-Nazis. We like our own shit. We like to hang around other blokes and talk shit. That's just the way it is. In fact, I think it was in Adelaide somewhere, there was a barber shop that wanted to ban women. Okay, cool. There's heaps of women-only spaces, but there was this big fucking uproar, and all these fucking gross chicks were like, let me in! Let me in! Let me in! Barbershop campaigns for exemption from Equal Opportunity Act to formally ban women. That's the one I was talking about. People freak out when men want to do anything. Go to the gym or hang out together at some type of fitness club, whether it's a football club, whether it's a soccer club, whether it's a cricket club, whatever. People seem to panic because they worry about what we'll get up to when we're alone. We all fuck each other. That's what we do. Now, we basically, who knows what we're going to get up to? That's what people panic about. And in reality, all we talk about was, would you fuck her? Yeah, I would. That's what happens. That's all that happens. But I think people really take issue when it's all white men hanging out. But that's sometimes what happens in countries where the majority of people are white, okay? That's just sometimes happens. But if you're not convinced and you still think that all of the people who go to the gym and happen to be white and probably straight as well, If you do think that that's a bad thing and they're all right wing, then all I have to say to you is come and join us. Join us at the Ku Klux Klan weightlifting competition. It's hard to lift in robes and a hood, but let me tell you, when you get it up there and you feel the weight in your hands, nothing feels more powerful. Everyone gets, I don't know what the fuck I am talking about. Come and see me live. I'm doing some shows in Australia before the end of the year. Ladies and gentlemen, be a good motherfucker. Peace in the Middle East. Me dick stinks. Toodaloo. Blah, blah, blah.